Hey everybody, Maction here, and let's have a look at The Last Door. Now this is the Collector's Edition. I had the great pleasure of getting this game a few days before it officially released, so I could have a chance to get this review ready to go out on the 20th, when it's available for purchase on Steam and good old games and places like that. But what is it? It is a point-and-click horror game set in a sort of 8-bit graphics style. Now, it does have very few controls, much fewer than most point-and-click games. Specifically, it's mostly just move, look, and interact. And it automatically chooses whether or not you take a specific action. So, for example, let's say you go ahead and you look at this rope, right? First you look at it, and then you get the option to interact with it. So it simplifies the controls a lot, and makes for pretty reasonably easy puzzles. Now, there are some tough puzzles that are just stumpers. Frankly, there are some puzzles that took me ages to figure out, and I'm sure that, likewise, you might have a little bit of a rough patch with them as well. Now, the game excels in two very specific areas, and one of them might surprise you. The one that shouldn't surprise you is that it has a fantastic soundtrack. It's very eerie, very haunting, and very good. The second one that might actually serve to surprise you is that its 8-bit graphics are actually sort of a strength. Now, go with me on this one. You may notice that when you read a book, you feel a lot more investment with a character than you do when, say, you're watching a movie. Mostly because as you are reading the book, you fill in the gaps of the details. Much in the same way, this game, you wind up filling in the gaps yourself, which kind of connects you to the character, Mr. Devitt. And so, as you're going around, when something scary happens, it actually serves to make it a little bit more scary, because you've got a semi-connection with the character. I know that might sound weird, but you're just gonna have to try it out and see. Now, the game is available in episodes. Right now, episodes 1 through 4 are available. The early episodes are free, but the later episodes you either have to buy or be registered for on their website, or you can just buy the whole thing on Steam, which is the package that I have, the Collector's Edition, which comes with some extras. These extras are things like little bits of background that you wouldn't have discovered otherwise. They're brand new content that shed light on what the other characters are doing and what else is going on at the same time. Now, as I said, the game is plenty scary, and it scared me a lot, and one of the reasons why is because it's a sort of nod to the H.P. Lovecraft style of doing things. That is to say, things are often scariest when you don't physically interact with them, when they're in the periphery, when the horror is just scratching at the walls, if you will. And even though there are times where, of course, the obligatory jump scares happen, they don't happen so much, and the enemies are not so present that they wind up becoming an object, that you can focus on. You are never quite sure where the next blow is going to come from, if you will, and that really serves to make it quite a bit more scary than it otherwise would be. So I really enjoyed The Last Door. I'm quite grateful for the chance that I've had to preview this game before it came out, and I can say that even if I hadn't, I might have been a little bit skeptical at first, but in the end I certainly would have been willing to pay the full price on Steam to be able to get my hands on The Last Door, the Collector's Edition. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and if you have, a comment or a like would be most appreciated. You see, it's your feedback that lets me know how to best allocate my time to the things that you want to see. If you click on any of the links around here, you'll be taken to a playlist with more of that particular brand of madness. And be sure to subscribe so that you can always be the first to know when I have some new content out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you around.